What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ponder Over Yonder. My name's Keith. This is Bailey.
What's up, y'all?
It's been a while. Again, we apologize, but
We were in the hospital.
we were not in the hospital.
Keith, we had to make an excuse why we haven't recorded.
No, Bailey just doesn't care about you guys
No.
like I do. I've been trying to.
So we did plan to record, but recently I got a Nintendo Switch. It's been so long since I've played Mario Kart, so I'm playing, I was just playing 150cc, and me and Keith are about to record. I'm like, hey, let's go play some Mario Kart. So we go play some Mario Kart. We grind on it. Let me tell you guys how addicted Mario Kart is. Very, very addicting. We love it so much, we're going to put some gameplay in the background for the whole hour. It's going to be some Mario Kart gameplay. Probably not going to be mine, but, probably be just Nintendo's, some random guys on the internet. We'll give them credits. And I want to say that I am better than Keith at Mario Kart.
Not at 150cc.
Yeah, but 200 I am. I was actually playing...
Which doesn't make sense.
Well, I was playing online. I was trying to grind online 200cc. How much skill do you think it takes to play Mario Kart? Not that high, you would say.
But 200cc online...
Oh my god.
Those people are insane. I've seen videos of them.
You're playing these tournaments and stuff, and they're like ranked in the top 10. And they're so good, bro. They don't make mistakes. They use Luigi, and he's the fastest character in the game, and he does not make mistakes. I'm telling you, bro. If you guys don't got a Nintendo Switch, get one. Play some Mario Kart, and we'll set up a Ponder Over Yonder podcast tournament one day.
That would be awesome.
That would be fun.
If we get people on that, imagine that.
I've convinced some people to get one.
No, well, what if it's like people see that like online and they're like, I'm going to check out this podcast. Now we have people from China watching us. That'd be awesome. Maybe not China, but
Japan.
That'd be cool.
I was like, bro, I haven't played Mario Kart since I was like 10. Didn't DS. God, man, no wonder that game's it's just so fun.
Especially like they're getting better. Progressive, like sometimes games like that, they make more and they just get worse. But Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS was goated. And now it's Mario Kart 8. This is awesome. Deluxe.
Yes.
My bad, but
I'll rock my
it's
meat.
good.
Anyone out there have a Switch want to play Mario Kart? I'll 1v1 wager you $10, maybe $10,000. Maybe you can buy the rights to the YouTube channel. Whatever, does that matter?
You think we're worth $10,000?
No, we're worth like maybe 5 cents on a good day.
Maybe.
All right, Keith, start us off with some good news.
All right, we got some good news for you. There is actually some in this crazy world we live in today.
W's.
So, these first responders are now godparents to a baby whose life they saved.
That's a W. Spam W in the chat real quick.
So, when it came time to choose their daughter's grandparents... What is with these names, man?
No.
Katana?
I'm going Katana.
Katana Garrett immediately knew who to ask.
Katina
Garrett, whatever. Yeah. Immediately knew who to ask. Cody Hill and Jamie Ronan. The first responders who saved her baby's life on October 5th, 2021, when she was just about 25 weeks pregnant. Garrett went into labor while alone at her home in Columbia, Tennessee. I thought it was just... I didn't see the Tennessee part. Columbia.
Just in Columbia.
She called 911 and Hill a firefighter, okay, I would imagine, and Rowan, a paramedic, soon arrived. Everyone was amazed by the tiny newborn weighing just over a pound, and seeing her respond to the treatment gave them a little hope, and we got excited. It's in quotation marks.
We got psyched.
So,
how long is 25 weeks? How long is that? How many months? 4, 8, 12. That's 8 months. 8 and like a half, probably. I don't know. Yeah, 8 and a half. 8. Ladies get birth around 9. Is that such a big problem? 2 weeks ahead of schedule?
Apparently it was.
Oh, that's not...
Apparently this instance it was.
Huh. That's an L.
I guess.
But they got the baby out, so yeah. W.
Yeah. So...
Nice.
Garrett spent 4 hours in the NICU, and doctors said the quick actions of Hill and Rowan are what saved her life. The first responders kept track of Zamila's, guess that's her name, that's the baby's name, progress on Garrett's Facebook page. And since she's been home, Garrett has taken Zamila on regular trips to visit Hill and Rowan. In March, she surprised them both by asking if they would be Zamila's godparents.
What if they said no?
We don't feel like it.
I'm not up for
sounds
the
like a lot of
task.
responsibility.
Not up for this.
Yeah. So
That's a W.
yeah, some
W's.
good news for you.
That's
For
great.
you all.
I would suck giving birth. I don't know if I'd like. Kind of feel bad for women that have to do that. I feel like it's hurts.
Yeah.
You ever see the
you
comparisons?
think you feel like it hurts?
Oh yeah. You ever see the comparisons? Getting hit in the balls, giving birth. It's kind of something.
It's interesting.
I don't know which one. I feel like both would suck.
Yeah.
I feel like nuts, getting hit in the nuts is for like more of a sharp pain.
I
felt
feel like
it.
it's different. I mean, I don't know this for sure, but I feel like it's different types of pain.
Yeah, something like
I mean,
like,
I'm sure
when you
getting your undercarriage ripped open isn't pleasant. So
like when you threw coaster at my nuts that one time.
that was funny.
That was not funny.
That was funny. I got a 2-second video of me throwing it.
What was it?
And then it just cuts off, and then he cried for about 20
I did not
minutes.
cry. It didn't feel that bad. I've been hitting. I have pretty solid titanium.
Okay, all right.
So, hold on. I have this titanium steel cage down there. I think I'm
Okay, I was wondering where you were going with that.
Yeah.
All right, so we don't have a Bailey's Thoughts for you today.
The whole segment.
Because all we're talking about today is stuff that, Bailey's Thoughts. So we got, what do you call them? Hot topics?
Hot takes.
Hot takes.
Hot topic.
Hot topics. Hot takes. We got some hot takes for you. Bailey, you want to start them off?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so me and Keith, we have about 6 in total, I would say. Yeah, 6 in total, I think. Yeah, around that. First one I'm gonna say is hot take. Hot take. Keith, get ready. Brace yourself.
I'm bracing.
Act like you haven't heard this. We haven't planned this.
I haven't.
Parents should have less control of their children's lives.
Okay, and I waited to ask you questions about this until now.
Yeah. It's broad.
What?
It's broad.
What age are we talking here?
I
Because
would
I say that is 110% a factor.
Yes, that is. I would say as soon as they get... Okay, I want to do the stages of life. Toddler, infant, I'm going to group them into one. Before you step foot in school. That is 100% you should be watching over your kid. You do not
Yeah.
You do
Well,
not
thanks
want
for
them
that.
eating marbles.
I thought we were going to skip to like 14.
I am. You don't want them eating marbles. I never ate a marble because I have an IQ of at least 10, but Keith probably did. Did you eat any marbles as a kid?
Maybe a few.
Pennies? Explain something. And then we're going to do like the early stages, kindergarten through 6. You still should be watching them pretty closely. Maybe a little bit towards like how old is a 6th grader nowadays? 12.
Ish.
Maybe
12.
give them a little bit more freedom. Girls are different. I feel like you can start to less watch a girl younger because they hit puberty younger, right?
Yeah, so you're saying that they're more mature around that age?
Yeah. Boys are still probably picking boogers, picking their butt, whatever. In 6th grade, I was doing some wild things. I threw a football out a window in the school. Just threw it out the window.
Yeah,
For
that
no
wasn't
reason.
very smart.
For no reason.
Oh, is that when we were having like indoor recess?
Yeah.
That was the dumbest thing ever.
What do you... Oh, you expect a bunch of 12-year-olds to like...
Not be rambunctious and inside.
Yeah, man. It was a wild time. Yeah, so... Maybe you should let them go play outdoors and stuff, around 6th grade, just kind of...
Maybe.
Don't
No, you're not allowed outside.
Watch it, buddy.
So do you mean like just let them go out and play?
I guess, yeah, as they get older.
Okay, so again, I do think it's situational.
Listen. This is a broad statement.
Yeah. I get that. That's why I'm presenting you with these hypotheticals just to see what you'd say.
Yeah, we don't have kids yet, so.
So, yeah. No, we do not.
No.
So, if you live in a neighborhood, let your kid out and go play with the neighborhood kids.
Yeah, a 6th grade, not like 3rd. Okay, 3rd grade I would, but I would like check in on them, I guess, every 20 minutes. Not like go over and like ask them questions. Just look at them, make sure they're still.
Keep an eye out.
Maybe let them go over to a few friends' houses. Mm-hmm. Stuff like that, 3rd, 4th grade.
So, what if you're that age, but you're here at your house?
Okay,
or my house.
Let's paint a description.
Let's say my house, because it's a bit.
Yeah, me and Keith live in the middle of nowhere, guys. It's.
We do not live in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, we live in the countryside.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a better description, I'd say.
We're not like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Okay.
That's a great show, by the way.
I was 6th grade. To paint the picture, Keith has a bunch of horses, stuff that could hurt him. I'm right by a road that people fly across. People going 70, 80, stuff like that. I don't know. I think let him explore. Not like around, maybe around the horses. I would tell him don't go around the horses. But kids, I'm not going to listen.
I mean, I also have a creek in the back.
They're 6th grade. I don't think they're going to drown.
6th grade? I thought we were still talking 3rd, 4th.
Oh, no. 3rd, 4th, I would still keep an eye on them whenever they do, whenever they're playing. Like 6th, 5th grade,
I would probably be hanging around outside, to be honest. Yeah. Especially if we lived.
Bird. It's a long-tailed sparrow.
Uh-huh.
I just saw TikTok. I'm not joking.
I believe you. I'm just saying. No, I don't care. No. I would say, especially since you're so close to the road, I would hang out.
Yeah.
Maybe if we were at mine where I'm further away from the road, as long as they stay in the driveway where I can peek out the window and see them, I'd say they're A-okay.
But 5th, 6th grade, you're not going to do that. Yeah. I would
like peek out?
Yeah. I guess I would. I don't know. Just let the kid explore.
I think for one, I think it depends on the maturity of your kid.
Yeah, because I was a jackass.
Because I think it's all. I mean, I understand where the take is coming from, but there's so many hypotheticals here, that it's hard to say. It's hard to say one way or the other for me. Because for me, it would depend on my kid's maturity level, where we're at, and I mean stuff like that. What's around, It's all situational. So what I'm really interested in, though, because that's all kind of a gray area. People can kind of play it by ear. And
are you gonna bring?
There's really no wrong answer. When you said this, the first thing I thought of was teenagers going out doing stuff.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into middle school, early teen, or we're not gonna get to junior, seniors yet.
That's what I thought. That's initially what I thought when you first told me this.
So
like that.
I guess let's jump to the middle school age, early teen. I would say 13 through 16. We're going to do that, and we're going to leave 17, 18 on another, we're going to get to that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, man. Is your kid already smoking cigarettes in 8th grade? You kind of got to worry about that. You got. See, that's, like you said, first off, I'm going to give him privacy. Mm-hmm. I know some parents, like, you can't lock doors and stuff. Nah, my kid's going to lock. I'm going to let him lock his door. Like, I'm not, like, if I want in, he better like, he better let me in. He's my house, bruh. But
okay,
I'm not just gonna barge in unannounced. I feel like.
So what? This might be a different take entirely. What if they have a boy or a girl and they have a significant other over? Lock the door?
I'm not letting them lock the door then. Well, dude, think about it. Kids are sneaky. I hope your kids aren't having, like, sex in your house at 14, bro. That's kind of messed up.
Well, I'm just saying.
That's some respect.
It happens. I mean.
I was going to bring this up. I was actually thinking about including this, but I felt like it was too graphic for our PG-13 podcast. I think, sex in general should be more open. Like, not just talk about it. You at least want your kids to know, like, you want them to wear a condom and stuff.
I think it shouldn't be as taboo of a subject.
Yeah, it shouldn't. Like, you can't even bring it up. At that age, you can't. As you get older, you can start bringing it up around your parents and stuff.
Yeah. Well, a lot of that is like, I mean, we went through. I mean, if you haven't seen Big Mouth, and you're wondering what
W show
going
by
through,
the way.
If you happened to forgot what going through changes is like. Shut up.
That's a theme song.
That is a theme song, and it's good, but not when you sing it.
I think it was pretty good. It might get copyrighted. How good if it was.
Probably not. But anyways, it's everybody's experience is different, And some kids might be more comfortable talking about it than others. And then on the other side of it, some parents might be more comfortable talking about it than others. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like as long as you kind of can have a basic understanding of like, everybody has, I'm sure parents have their own version of the talk.
The birds and the bees.
Yeah.
I never got the talk.
Neither did I.
Yeah, I think my dad just knew I know.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with us.
Well, I'm not running around being a wild rascallion, so I think I'm okay.
I was thinking more like while we're mentally
troubled, while we're having a podcast talking about sex.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I think again, man, it's all situational. I think it's hard to say one way or the other with this, and I don't think there is a definitive wrong or a definitive right way.
Yeah, I've always been. Listen, I don't have kids. I'm not going to have kids for a while, if at all. Maybe not even find a significant other. But
you just had to slide that in there.
Yeah.
You want to drop your Instagram or your Snapchat while you're at it?
I may drop my Twitter. Maybe.
Twitter.
Check out the Ponder Over Yonder Twitter.
Do we have a Twitter?
No, we don't. But
okay. I didn't think
someone
so.
make a fan account for us, please. Stan, me, and Keith. Not together, just Stan us. Separate.
Whoa. Okay, you just... If we had a larger fan base, that would be an issue. That would be a real issue.
I hope that never happens.
Oh my
That'd
God.
be awkward to address. But
we would have to.
I'm saying... I don't even know what I was talking about. Okay, no, I think I do. I was going to go... I feel like you should be more open to your kid about stuff, but also keep some things like the real world, I would just keep some topics hit up like... Let's be honest, guys. The real world kind of sucks.
Like, let them figure it out for themselves.
Yeah,
type deal.
Yeah, but also kind of hide them.
I think you could be more of a guiding hand rather than a do this, and this, or look at this, and this.
Yeah. We were originally talking about would you let your kid lock the door with a girl over?
Well, this is such a
broad.
Like I said, it's such a situational topic, and like I have my own personal things on, like, my children, like what if
Keith's gonna beat his
whatever. Okay, all right. I knew you were waiting to say that.
Come on, it's too good.
All right, no, I would not do that.
I kept saying that. I kept saw when I was looking up some of these takes. I looked these up, but I also meant I opened this one up like there was two ends of the spectrum. One was like any form of like hitting your kid or any anything like that could be considered assault, but the other side was like it's okay to beat your kids, and beat's a bad word, like hit, like the switch or paddle should still be in school. That's why I kind of asked this question. I think kids are situational.
I think it's so situational. There's no wrong or right answer, and I think it's a personal thing as well.
But as a parent, you don't really. I feel like parents don't know there's kids as much as they feel like they do. I bet they know them deep. I feel like they know how they act and stuff, but I feel like they don't know what's going on.
What they're going through.
Yeah. What's going on. Especially now, social media. Which is, by the way, another hot take we're going to get to. How social media plays in.
So, I guess one thing I want to hit on while we're on this topic, this take. So if you have, what would your rules be on, going out, curfew type stuff?
I don't know. Like, curfew, I would just say be home. I don't know, it depends.
Don't wake me up.
Yeah, just don't be a dickhead. Don't come home at 4 a.m. on, a school night,
I would definitely set one on a school night,
say. I would just say, I never had a curfew, but my parents said, be home at, a good time. Don't just come in on, a Friday night at, 4 a.m. Come on.
At that point, just stay at wherever you're at.
Yeah, don't be a jerk. You're just going to wake everybody up, especially with Baga in the house.
God, I hate Baga.
Shut up. Take that back.
No.
Jerk. But I guess going out, I don't want, I guess I could go out every day. I don't see the problem with that.
Yeah, if they're anything like me, they're not going out very often.
Yeah.
Oh, do it. I guess kind of depends on what you're doing. If you're just doing dumb stuff and I find out about it, I'll be pissed.
I'm gonna give you the whipping, boy.
If you're taking advantage of
my lax rules.
If you're taking advantage of lax rules, then the rules are gonna.
I feel
become less lax.
I feel like a lot of parents are gonna be less lax, especially when our generation has kids.
Which I kind of makes sense, you know. And I think
It's just kind of the world nowadays.
and it's not necessarily a bad thing. You got to find a happy medium.
Yeah,
You can't let them do whatever they want, but you also.
gotta.
I mean, we're speaking like we're parents. We're not parents. We have no idea.
I am.
I mean, you're not.
I have a baby boy. His name's Brian Kenner.
That is my dad.
So what?
All right, Grandpa.
I named him after him.
Okay.
Not a grandpa.
Oh,
He doesn't have a kid.
I was saying if you'd be my grandpa. If
That's weird.
yeah, you're an idiot.
I don't want to get into the
All right,
specs
you
of
want to
that.
get to another topic, or do you want to keep going?
What
with
was
it?
the second one? I guess we're done. I mean, just
Yeah, I think it kind of boils down to it's situational.
what about what about when they get older years, like 18, when they're driving and stuff?
What about that?
Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, just let them drive, let them go anywhere they want.
I mean, as
I
long as you're not
guess.
going to Indiana every other day.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll probably be paying for gas, which I don't mind.
I do. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. It'd be
Yeah,
$7 a gallon by then anyway.
Yeah, that's true. They might be taking a bike everywhere, no matter
Like,
where
"Who
we're
rides your
at.
damn bike?"
Uh,
What about a job? Are you gonna like force them to get a job?
It depends. My mom said, because I was in wrestling and football, and I didn't.
I wouldn't make
over the winter. Obviously, I couldn't. And I mean, off season of football, I'm lifting. So my mom said, as long as my grades are up and I'm not being lazy.
I wouldn't make them get a job. Maybe senior year if they're not junior and senior year if they're not doing anything, not involved in any after school activities.
Yeah. But I think if they're playing sports regularly, like at least even more, like if you're playing more than one sport, I'd say you kind of let them off with the job thing.
Yeah, I agree. You know what?
Because I mean they're active, and if their grades are up too, it's high school, man. Especially where we are from, all you had to do was turn it in, and you would get full credit.
Look at me, guys. I was a genius. Finished 3.4 GPA, 69th in the class. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, that is true. I
did.
mean, what'd you do? Turn stuff in?
Yeah. Not even that half the time.
Well, okay, senior year was different.
Oh, junior year, it would be like 2 weeks late. I'd be like, okay.
Okay, but you still turned it in.
Here's how I worked, man. I would, everything would be overdue, but then I'd get it all done in one study hall. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm done now. Then I'd recycle. I mean, yeah, I'd recycle every 2 weeks. That would happen. I'm not saying I was a bad worker. You know, just chilled.
Yeah.
I'm not going to Harvard. I don't need to get a 4.0. What's the point of that?
All right, so I think we established kind of our thoughts on that. I think it's all situational. It's completely situational, I think. That's what it boils down to. So let's get to one that we both agree on. One that I found.
This is a great one.
We'll go with the first. There's two parts to this one.
Not just.
And we'll go with. Well, okay. Well, I want to talk about one at a time.
Okay.
Because one is one end of the spectrum and one's kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
Friends is not good. Friends is not a good TV show.
Listen.
Not funny. Not good.
I haven't watched Friends in a few years. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I haven't watched it in a few years. It's been like 8 years maybe since I watched Friends. But when I did, I know it was boring as hell. It was just boring, man. Nothing's really memorable about the show other than they all dated each other.
That was like a round robin thing.
Yeah, that was the only thing I remember. Man, it set up some stuff nowadays, but I don't know, man. It wasn't really funny. It was just a bunch of one-liners. You know?
I mean, it was like any sitcom. I think it's like it's just a regular old sitcom.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing special about it.
Slightly, just good acting. Really.
Good acting.
That's about it.
The actors were great.
Not like it was great writing though.
Yeah, I mean,
just cheesy.
I'd say because I mean, probably the one sitcom that I really liked personally, and that I think had good stories was George Lopez.
I love George.
I love George Lopez. George Lopez is leagues better than Friends.
Can I sing this theme song?
No.
You would wake up at 2 a.m. in the middle of the night.
I would watch it.
You would just watch George
I would watch
Lopez.
it.
George Lopez, and that was a lot funnier.
It was a lot,
and it's
funnier.
not like Friends.
And the
was,
stories were good.
Yeah,
like I remember the stories being good, and I know Friends has like some storylines, but most of them are about dating.
Yeah,
most of them about like who's who's
hooking up with who?
Yeah, who's hooking up with who? And that's I feel like that's
boring.
That's boring. Nobody cares.
Friends is L. Not even that funny. Just
not funny. I would like it. It's not even that it's overrated. It's just not good.
Yeah, not even over. It's not overrated. It's just not good.
Now, speaking of that, I think we could talk about hating Friends for forever, but so let's go on to one that might get us even more crucified.
Your take, you can say it.
The Office is good, but it is not great.
There's 100 better shows better than The Office. 100 more funny.
It's great. It's funny. The actors are phenomenal. I don't know how they say all that stuff while keeping a straight face. I think it's funny. I think it's good. I think it's overrated, though.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's not
really
the greatest show of all time. Nowhere near.
Really, the only funny ones. I don't know. No, that's a lie. They're all pretty funny, but it's just
they're all funny. Like it's. I don't know.
They're not that funny though.
Yeah, it's not greatest of all time funny.
I'm not gonna be shitting myself laughing at that show. I might turn it on for a chuckle. That's about it.
Every now and then.
But like people always say, bro, wait 3 seasons in, it gets good. Where he drops the chili, bro. He drops the chili. Like that wasn't even that funny.
Wait for season 48 when he does this one thing for 2 seconds.
Oh, when Jim goes out with Pam, that's really good. That's a good storyline. First off, Pam's a dickhead, bro. She like cheated on her husband she was like engaged with, and he wasn't even a bad dude. He was just kind of an ass. But like, you remember, like she just cheated on him with this.
I don't know. It's gotten to the point where I just don't watch The Office.
I can't watch it.
I can't. I mean, because it's like there's so much hype around it. It's so underwhelming to watch.
Yeah, it's
just not.
I don't think it's. That
and we're not saying it's bad. At least I'm not. I think it's good. It's just not great.
Listen, man.
Everybody thinks it's great.
After you've seen Breaking Bad, everything goes downhill.
That's true.
No show compares to Breaking Bad. I am Walter White.
I am the one who knocks.
Jesse, come on, Jesse. We gotta go cook meth.
Yeah, science.
Great. Hank Strader. Those are like. But compared to The Office, I don't know. And
I think nothing. I mean, it's really hard to beat Breaking Bad because it's not like. I mean, there's some pretty funny jokes in there.
Yeah,
when there were jokes, but it was story driven. It was 100 miles an hour from the start, and it was just good plot point after good plot point. It was
first off, the acting was
top
amazing.
Tier.
We got the only like Skylar. She's hated for a reason.
She is written to be hated.
Because I think the show's taking place in Walter's point of view, really.
Well, yeah, of course. That's why you view Walter as the hero. Yeah. Walter's the bad guy of this story.
Hank's the real hero.
Yes.
But even Hank has sometimes you're like kind of rooting against. He's kind of a... Nah, I wouldn't say rooting against. But you're rooting for Walter, even though this dude's a drug dealer who just poisons a kid at one point.
You root... Jeez.
He does.
I know. That's insane to me. And then... But it's... I'm definitely have to I watched it all the way through, like, probably like 6 months ago. But I might do it again. Oh, I probably will do it again. But I don't know. It's great from top to bottom, I feel like. And like, because you find yourself rooting for Hank and Walter.
And Jesse.
You hate Jesse.
I don't. I like Jesse.
Well, okay, when I was watching the show and like
people sympathize with him too much. He's still a drug dealer. And there's episodes, maybe I'm taking it from Walter's point of view too much. I'm a Sigma. You got to understand that. I'm a Sigma. Jesse is kind of a bunghole when that arc with how can I not with Mike, like arc with Mike, he's kind of a dick.
Oh yeah.
And then when he takes over for Walter, when Walter where was Walter when he started cooking instead of Walter? Did Walter quit?
I think he just quit for a minute.
Yeah, but then he comes back and stuff.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's one of those where you can't rewatch it over and over again. I mean, you just
like The Office.
You have to watch it and just sit and just think about it.
Like The Office, you can rewatch, but I don't know.
I think part of it is I just don't. There are very few sitcom. I would say The Office is a sitcom.
Yeah.
Right? There are very few sitcoms that I find super enjoyable.
Everybody Hates Chris.
Was great.
Great
That
show.
was great.
If you're going to talk about good shows, have Everybody Hates Chris over the freaking Office any
no
day of the
kidding.
week. Come on.
That one's easy.
I just feel like people, they romanticize The Office. They think this is like what an office is like. And I'm like, no.
They
like
think people have these relationships. I don't know. I can understand that. I think it's what they want. It's what they want real life to be in a way.
Funny, a freaking bonehead boss who should have been fired ages ago.
For a paper company.
Yeah. An idiot Dwight. I don't know, what would you call? He's just probably shouldn't even have a job. He's kind of an idiot. Maybe he should. He shouldn't.
I don't know. Either way, the show's not great. The show's good. It's not great.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just fan of not the fan. I'm not a fan of whole like mid-tier white collar workers anyway. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think
don't
they're
really
funny.
like
I think
them.
Steve Carell's hilarious.
Yeah. I think John Krasinski? Jim. What's his name? John Krasinski.
Yeah, I got
I think
you.
he's really funny. He's not that likable though. Like he's also kind of a dickhead. Like I don't know. He just bullies Dwight first off.
I feel like there's nobody you can kind of like become attached with as a character.
Nah, the black guy. What's his name? Like,
Oh,
Stanley.
well, okay.
Yeah, that
Fine.
guy makes sense in the whole
I
thing.
like
Him and
Stanley.
Oscar kind of make sense. They're just like, dude, what the hell
Yeah,
is wrong
Stanley.
with people? Like, just
Yeah,
do your 8 hours of work and that's it. Like, come on. That's how I would feel. Imagine being in that place. I don't know. I guess. Let me get a breath, have some time for, to cut this out maybe for TikTok.
Well,
Third one. This one will be short. Traveling is overrated. Now, hold on. Let me say that. People think traveling is just going to change your life. You have some college kid, who just apparently, I need to travel. I need to get away from everything. They think going to LA for 2 weeks and coming back is going to change them. Not happening, boss. Traveling is something you do to experience the world. You're not I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
I think it's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah,
But I think when you come, no, I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with you. I think it's a breath of fresh air. And I think you come back. You're the same person, but I think you come back with a clearer, more relaxed mindset.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. You're not coming back a different person.
You're not.
You're just coming back refreshed.
Then I see these people go
Unless you go to LA for 2 weeks. Fuck LA.
You're not doing it. You got worse somehow.
You may not be coming back if you go to LA
stay on
for multiple reasons.
Stay on Skid Row.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people like travel to, like, let's say across the world to Europe or something, and they're just
Which I think would be awesome.
It would be, but they come back thinking they're better from everybody. I'm like, dude, you just went sure you went to Europe, but did you go for the right reasons?
No, I went to Europe.
Yeah, I would. If I'm going to Europe, I'm going for the history point of view, and for the I guess
I would say so too.
the beauty.
I think
nice.
it's a very cool concept to get out of the States.
Yeah,
But
don't travel for the wrong
because
reasons.
you could travel all around the United States, and which I have not, but I would imagine it gets a bit repetitive.
I don't know.
And there are a few. No, I think there are a few spots. Not a few. There's more than a few, right? A few spots that are like this stands out. But the overall,
my backyard.
I think the overall of America, you're probably going to get pretty familiar with.
I feel like America's big enough where you can travel to Niagara Falls and to the Grand Canyon, and in between, and just see kind of everything.
Like I'm saying, that's certain spots.
Well,
I'm saying the overall grand scheme, neighborhoods, cities.
Okay. So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But and then it just doesn't. What isn't? Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not good.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not saying
know.
it's not great. I'm just saying going to a different country is a whole other ball game.
It is.
And I think that would be awesome.
I want to travel the rainforest, get Ebola.
I want to go to Scotland, Ireland.
Gonna go to the Irish pub.
If I go to Ireland, I'm probably going to an Irish pub. Yes.
Nah, go to Scotsman. I don't know. I feel like let me rephrase it this way. Some people think moving is going to just change their lives. Like,
I
there's
think it could. In what regard? Like, if you move to the next town over in a neighborhood, no.
no, but like, I just like you're still gonna have the same problems you did moving across the country.
Okay, well now that's a whole other ball game because it depends on how far are you moving. Are you moving to a new job? That could definitely change.
Moving. You think? You
Yeah.
think that's going to change?
Maybe not who
your
you are as a
core-
person.
Okay,
no.
but they say they're looking for themselves when they move like that.
I think if you believe that you haven't found yourself to begin with, moving can only help.
It can.
It's not going to hurt,
but it won't hurt. But I don't,
and like you
How are
could
you gonna
find something to change your life. I think you could find. What if you find
Okay.
what if you move somewhere and you find your new passion? You're talking
Like
traveling. Traveling is different from moving.
okay,
If you pack up and move,
we'll say
you're
that,
probably
yeah.
you're getting a new job. You're meeting new people. If you go on vacation, you're there for a short. You might meet new people, but you're not going to see them ever again, most likely.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think if you have
moving's different.
if you move and then you have people come into your life, I think people can change your life. And I think if you get a new job that you're more passionate about, that can make you more happy, which in turn make everything else look less bleak.
I just don't think it's.
And I think you're the same person.
I
Moving or traveling? What are we talking about now?
Both.
Because moving, I would disagree. It depends on where you're moving to and what you're moving for. Traveling, I agree with though.
Okay. Traveling.
And I'm not saying you're 100% going to move and everything's going to be good. I'm saying it can. It's likely.
Yeah. Okay. I just don't. People, they talk about traveling like it's just gonna. We're all traveling now, not moving.
Okay.
When they just talk about traveling, maybe it's the way they word it. They just word it like it's just this perfect thing, that anywhere you're gonna go is gonna be perfect. But that's just not true, Everywhere is not perfect. Nowhere is perfect, but they act like these certain places are perfect.
I agree.
I don't know.
Every place has their problems.
Yeah.
Has its problems.
Like my backyard has a body in it.
Oh, come on, man.
That's a problem. Dogs keep digging it up.
You got issues.
It's not my fault.
Next topic.
It came here with the house.
Next topic.
What was the next topic?
Do you want to do yours or do you want to? I can. Mine's probably not very disputable. I feel like it's a pretty general consensus.
What
now.
was it?
The pro wrestling one.
We'll save that with the combine of the steroid one. So we'll do
so
the
you can do one,
the social media.
Yeah.
So we all know social media is age restricted.
Age restricted.
It should be
with air quotes.
It should actually be age restricted.
I agree.
Like you should not you should have to put in your social security number to get into it.
Okay, no, because then you're giving people your social security number.
Okay, you put your social security number.
Yeah, but that's
everything.
different. That's different. You're giving it to a social media.
Okay, but how else?
Like who owns it? That's different.
Okay, but how else are they going to confirm your age?
I mean, they can't. I'm just saying. I think it's more down to the parent being. We'll go back to the first one. I think as a parent, I will give my child an age limit on social media.
I would too, but I'm talking about the actual app.
The actual app itself.
Maybe not. Okay, let's not do social security number. Let's just say there's a magical reason.
A bit much.
Oh, but you use social security I put that in for my card info online. They have it.
Okay, but that's different from giving it to
maybe
social media.
You're right. Yeah.
Like it depends on what social media you're looking at, but you're like you're giving your social security card to Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook. All right, guys, this is future us. Bailey messed up and deleted the last 20 minutes of what you were just previously listening to.
Sorry, got corrupted somehow. I don't know.
So now it's 2 days later at 10:30 at night, and
10:30's not us. Bad for us night owls, Keith.
I'm not a night owl.
I am.
I was ready to fall asleep. So what do we just talk about?
So we were talking
social media.
We were on the Facebook part about why social media should be age restricted, and we were talking about social security numbers.
Okay. Well, did we wrap that up?
I don't know.
In the part that you deleted.
I wish I I think we're
All right, we'll just recap that one real quick. I think I remember what we were talking about. Should it be age restricted? Yes. Is it necessarily possible? No.
It is not possible. Think about it. They
yeah.
ask you the question, are you 13 years or older? And anyone's going to say, yeah.
When I remember when I made my Facebook account, I was not old enough to have a Facebook.
Facebook? It's
Yeah.
old school. I remember making a Club Penguin account.
So do I. And I bought, what was it, like the membership to like do all this stuff.
Jeez, you bought a membership?
Yeah, and I didn't tell my mom.
You're absolute horrible person.
What are those called? What are those little animals called? Puffles or something?
I don't know.
I don't know. I wanted one, or I wanted different color ones instead of just like a red and blue.
This guy.
Bought the furniture, decked out my house.
I'm more of a Webkins guy myself.
Okay.
What's wrong with Webkins?
Nothing. I was just, you were making fun of me like there was something wrong with Club Penguin when you brought up Webkins.
I can't remember Webkins, man.
I didn't ever do it, but I know a lot. I know about it.
Think about how stupid that concept was. You bought like a stuffed animal, and then like you got onto the Webkins. You know, you made the account with the animal and stuff, and that's all you did. Like you just had rooms, like you just had a house, and I don't remember the games, but then I guess you could buy like toys. I don't know.
Reminds me of like Tamagotchi life.
I guess
I never played, but
probably.
it's like you have a little life, then you create characters and stuff, and you like manage it. You're like God.
You're God.
Watching over them. I don't know. I never played it, but that's why I thought it was.
Should be an in real life simulator of you just being God, having your own planet.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, except it's an apartment building, and you just bring people in.
Dude, yeah, Webkins was crazy. I remember like, it was like me and all my brothers and my cousins and shit used to play that.
Webkins?
Yeah, man, it was a whole community. I don't know. I remember I had this little tiger.
Yeah, I remember the tiger one.
If I could go back in time and play Webkins one more day, I would. I would take that as my starting point in life. Was it second grade maybe? First? That might be my earliest memory. You ever?
Webkins?
It might be. I'm thinking that might be. You ever like that? You see those things on TikToks? Everyone has like a really specific. Specific. Shut up. Everyone has like that memory they can go back to, their earliest memory.
But they can't go back any further.
I can. I cannot die.
Okay, I feel like at times I remember stuff that go further back. Like I remember when I was really young, and it was like an awkward time where my mom and dad got off work.
Yeah.
So like my dad worked like night shift, so he was like going to work when my mom got off because he worked like 12-hour shifts and stuff. So we would go to like around where my mom worked and sit in a parking lot until she got off, and she would come pick me up, and then my dad would go to work.
Aww.
And I don't know why I remember that so vividly, but
how old were you? Were you like?
I was young. I
like
don't
kindergarten?
Yeah. Preschool maybe. No, not preschool. Maybe preschool.
See, I feel like preschool might be the earliest I can remember.
I think that was preschool.
I don't.
Maybe not. I don't know. Preschool's pretty young.
See, now I'm trying.
Maybe it's kindergarten.
I have like very.
Like I feel like preschool's really young to like remember.
No,
I remember it like I feel like I remember it too vividly for it to be preschool.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So it might be kindergarten.
I have very tiny bits of preschool that I remember.
Yeah, I definitely do too. But this one seems pretty clear. So I feel like it's a little bit older or a younger.
I feel like before preschool, I wouldn't like. I have memories, but I don't remember them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can.
They're in the back of your mind.
Yeah,
They're
but I don't.
Floating around there.
I wouldn't know. I feel like I have some before preschool, but I just don't. I don't know them. But preschool, I can like, not very. I can not. I wouldn't say vividly, but I can like, see myself there.
Yeah.
Like a pet day at preschool. I remember that. And like bro, this is gonna sound weird now that I'm saying it. So there was this camper in our preschool parking lot.
What?
I'm not listen, bro. Not like it was like one of those ones you sleep above, you know, that like curl around. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what's the term. You sleep in it, but it wasn't an RV. But it was drivable.
You could drive it or you could pull it.
And it was okay. No, you could pull it. It was one of the really small ones, but the bed was
Okay.
on the roof, like not actually the roof, but like the top layer of the camper.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Bro, and for some reason, I remember our preschool class, or maybe just a few kids, I don't know. We went out to that camper, and it was like some teachers or something. We just climbed inside of it.
That's what you remember?
Yeah, that's all I
Do you
remember.
remember the teacher?
No,
Is it a dude?
I don't know. It was I don't know why we would even do that in the first
Yeah,
place.
I was gonna say it seems
But-
like there's some nefarious.
I didn't get touched, if that's what you're
Reason.
insinuating.
Maybe you just don't remember.
No, I feel like I would have some trauma. No, there were other kids there too. Like I knew kids in my preschool class. I was in preschool 2.5 years. I'm there for a long time, man. Learning
So
how to
you're
pick
an idiot.
I guess learning my ABCs. I don't remember like the first set of people. I only remember the second set of people. I think I showed you the picture. I know Kellen was in there. Shout out Kellen. You're probably not watching, but I know Kellen was in there. And Annie was in there. I didn't know Annie was in there though till someone showed us a picture of the preschool yearbook, and I was like, I still don't remember she was in there, but I remember Kellen.
Oh, okay. So this is great stories and all, but we're talking about hot takes.
I don't know.
Okay, so let's wrap. So we were in the middle of wrapping up our social media, the hot take, whatever that should be age restricted. We came to the conclusion, should be, but it's impossible for
Yes.
multiple reasons. So I think you kind of talked about this, so we'll kind of build on the social media thing and go ahead and say it.
My most hated thing in the world is social media influencers. When I mean I hate these people, if I ever saw one, I would punch them or her.
You want to start name dropping? Who specifically?
First, the Nelk Boys. Oh my God. I hate them. Anyone on the Snapchat subscriptions, they are awful. You know the people I'm talking about.
They're not real. I'm convinced they are not real.
They just pop up. And I'm like, who are you? I've never seen you people anywhere. Anyone on TikTok at this point, like, who's verified and shouldn't, like, they have like 200,000 followers and they're verified. I'm like,
like, you're not talking about like people who do comedy. People who do.
random. I'm
Just
telling
like-
you, they are the most
Because I feel like
random-ass
the people who are genuinely funny on TikTok, and I'd say those are quote unquote influencers. They're not that bad.
No, I'm telling you,
But
the
are
most
you talking about, like,
random
the-
fucking people.
The people that like
Yes.
lift whatever, buy my merch, people like that.
Anyone, man. Like, you'll see these, I don't know. And I'm like, who are you? They're not real. I've never seen anybody ever mention those names. Like, this one guy, is always in my Snapchat subscriptions for some reason, bro.
I'm convinced they do not know what the real world is.
I know. I've never
They're
seen them.
living in some sort of fantasy.
I've
world.
never seen them go to work or anything. I'm like, and they all live in LA. I just don't get how these people exist. They do. I've never seen them post snow on their Snapchat. A good thing we're recording. The lights just went out. I've never seen them post like snow on their Snapchat or anything. And I know they live. I don't know. Have you seen the people? Once, like, you know what I'm talking about,
on
yeah?
Snapchat.
Yeah.
We've had a couple conversations about this. I feel like they're just very sheltered individuals who, I don't know how they got their quote unquote fame.
No, these people.
I don't
are not
know
famous.
how they got it, but they do not know what's going on in the real world. I'm convinced of that. They're living in their own little fantasy thing.
Oh my! I can't comprehend how NPC like they are. Like
I think what the hot take is here, they are so toxic.
toxic. Anything you want to say?
Annoying, whatever.
I'm not talking about somebody like Bryce Hall. Like I'm not really saying something like he's a different set of worms, but he's like, you know what I'm saying? He's like famous. I quote parentheses, quote unquote famous. I'm saying like these random ass people who have like 400,000 followers on TikTok.
So the lesser known ones,
Yeah,
that are
like
just,
this-
that are just jackasses.
Yeah, they're nothing. I don't get how you have this. You aren't entertaining. You're not that good looking. Like, they're good looking, but you know what I'm saying? They're not like drop dead.
Yeah.
They're not like Addison Rae. or something. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what's your complaint? I thought we were talking about the mainstream ones because I think mainstream influencers,
These people are
like
worse.
millions of subscribers, are very toxic.
Yeah, they're
like they. I can. I mean, there's like
ranting about
a surplus of these like influencers with millions of subscribers who have like sexual assault charges.
Oh my god!
But are just fine.
Like
you know,
that,
like I mean, James Charles, did he not?
I thought
did he not go through a whole thing with?
He did.
And is he facing anything right now, or is he just doing his thing?
I literally see that Zoe Laverne girl. I don't. Do you know who that is? Some
Maybe.
random chick on TikTok who's like 5 million followers. She's invited out to these things. I'm like, bro, she talked like a 14-year-old boy when she was 20.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
but it's like that.
jeez.
People don't care when you have that many subscribers or have that big of a following, which doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, bro, that's
because their followers are the type of people to get pissed at somebody for doing something they don't like. Right, when this person's not as famous, but their influence, their favorite influencer does something, and they forgive them.
Bro, do you know who
Instantly.
Sienna May is?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I saw that video.
How is she not like? How
In
is
jail?
Yeah, she literally that was rape, bro. That is.
Are we allowed to say the R word on the YouTube?
Yeah, who cares? I don't think YouTube's going to notice us.
Okay.
Sorry, Susan.
And we're not going to make our 5 cents off this video.
Damn
and
it!
get demonetized.
Damn it!
But yeah, that just really bugs me about how they can literally do whatever they want.
They are literally gods.
They're just as bad as just like the billionaires of the world who can just do whatever they want. They're just as bad because of their pull on social media, not necessarily because they have all this money, which they do have money, and that may have something to do with it.
But they don't have that much money.
Yeah. But it's like they have a social media following, so they're immune to going to jail for sexual assault.
I don't get who gives these people followers, man. Like, there's no way.
Who follows them to begin? Like, what attract? Like, I only follow people who talk about like similar interests of mine, and that are funny. These people.
What did Bryce Hall do to get 5 million? No,
I actually have no idea. I've never seen like anything of Bryce Hall ever.
Charlie D'Amelio, bro. Like, she's not involved with these sexual assault things, but how did she get 50 million followers?
Yeah, it just kind of bugs me because is she still a minor? That sounds bad, but like, is she still a minor?
I think she's 18.
Okay, because where I'm going with this is like, she got all this attention. How much of that attention was just like overage? Men.
Yeah,
you know, that really creeps me out.
It does. I just think all these people are like, I don't know, man. There's something about attractive people and why they get famous. It's just kind of, I sound like an incel. You know what I'm saying? You know what an incel is?
I feel like, yeah.
But I feel like we should be over it, man. Like, these people don't deserve this.
Yeah, I feel like not all of them are. I feel like they're attracted, right? Like, these people,
they're attractive, but they're not.
They're attractive, but they're not like fucking jaw dropping.
I know, that's my.
They're just like I don't know. I feel like they're kind of average. It's not like they're.
I would say they're
dead.
Above average, but they're not. Like, listen.
Okay, but you got to think how many of them have like plastic surgery?
Yeah.
How much of them cake on the makeup? Like, that's not attractive.
How many of them Photoshop and shit?
Yeah, that's not. I mean, and it's kind of obvious when it's that. So it's like, so they're not even. I wouldn't even say they're attractive. That's probably what some of the pull from their audience is their audience
like,
thinks they're attractive.
do you know who Chase Hudson is? Daniel Hudson?
I don't think so.
The guy with the black hair. He was like a thing with Charlie.
I think so. I don't really follow all
I
that.
know, me either, man.
I know like the really mainstream. Like, I know James Charles and like the shit he's done. The West girl, what's her name?
Kanye.
I
don't know the West girl.
No, not West. The May girl.
Sienna May.
Yeah. I don't know why I said West.
But that's my thing. They're like, I don't know. They're attractive, but they're not drop dead. But you feel like that's the main reason they get followers, man, because they're not really entertaining.
Yeah, I know.
Like they're not like
that, because so I guess your point, what is the reason?
Why?
Because there is no reason.
There is no reason why you would follow somebody like that. Like,
and then people just like worship the ground they walk on.
I know. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I would punch them in the face if I saw them. I would go to jail for a night for beating the shit out of any of them.
I mean, you would go to jail for punching them in the face more likely than they are to go to jail for sexual assault.
Yeah,
so.
I'm tired of those damn people, man. They do not. I would say almost nobody deserves to be famous. But these people are like worse than, they're scumbags.
Because I'd say you could lump actors into influencers type thing. Chris Pratt's a pretty good guy.
Yeah, I would say they're a little bit better than, like, they're higher up.
Not just him, but
they're older too.
Yeah, that's true. They are older. So
they know their actions.
Yeah, it's these younger fucks who just think they run the world because they have a lot of followers on social media.
Imagine you were 18 with like anything at your disposal in the world. What like nefarious things would be going on?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like people are just. This is going to come off to people as we're just hating because we don't have it.
Yeah,
you can very well think that. I don't want it.
I would never want that. I would be, first off, I couldn't control myself in front of the like the the cameras and shit.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't do that shit. I would get pissed. I don't know.
Like Toby.
Get that damn camera out of my face!
I can't see. There are cars there, mother.
I would do that. I would be that. I feel like the average person couldn't handle it. I couldn't imagine having like paparazzi outside of my house 24/7. I'd be going crazy.
So I remember hearing a thing. I don't know where I heard this, but like, you remember when like Justin Bieber was big, and then he had like a breakdown and over the paparazzi and stuff. Like he went through a whole like arc over it.
The Justin Bieber arc. Oh, I feel like that would happen to almost anyone. That's why you kind of look at these younger people who are more prone to it, and then you're wondering,
like, is people like Charli D'Amelio, like, is she gonna be an influencer her whole life?
Oh my god!
Like, what is she gonna do?
Can you, Matt? I don't know. Like
not just her specifically, but like people like her. Oh my gosh!
I did not mean to do that.
Yeah, well, blinded me. What are they gonna do with their lives?
Thinking about,
they got all this stuff now, but
they have learned no skills. They have learned nothing, other than maybe manipulate 12-year-olds who follow them. Maybe, which that's not a skill.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, think about like the random people you saw like a year ago on TikTok. Remember that Max Dressler guy with the mole on his face?
Do I?
He was pretty funny. But yeah, he's nothing now. And then he had like 2 million, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
And he doesn't post anymore. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Did he get like banned or something?
No, just stop posting. I don't know, maybe I respect that more. You just said.
He probably didn't want.
You're probably like, I'm done with this. Like, this is kind of annoying. I don't know.
But it's like people like that. I feel like those people that are making jokes and stuff, they're making the world better by like, our philosophy on jokes, anything goes, right? That's kind of our philosophy on almost anything goes.
Almost anything.
Right? But it's like, that even if it's a somewhat darker joke, it's a joke. And the point is to like make light of it and bring joy into the world. Even if it is a dark joke, if it's something you can laugh at, I think it brings a little bit more joy in the world. As long as you have respect about the joke you're making about. You know what I'm saying? That is also true, yeah.
As long as you respect the other side and you don't just degrade.
And these people, they don't do that. They don't make jokes. They don't do anything that progresses.
Like raise money for charity or anything. Maybe they do, but they just say they do. They're lying about it.
I bet some do, right? But you can't really tell. We talked about charities. We talked about that a few episodes ago, or maybe last episode.
What, charities?
Yeah. When we were talking about the Ukraine one.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, not only is it like, is a charity legit, but it's like, is somebody who's saying they're donating to a charity actually donating to a charity?
Oh yeah, and that's
that's a whole other thing.
That's scummy.
Itself.
That's scumbag.
And you can't tell either, which is the most messed up part. Which is why, like, I would never give my money to Charlie D'Amelio for her to give to autism awareness, because she's what is she gonna give it
around, bro?
Not her specifically.
Okay,
I keep
Charlie
saying
ain't bad,
her.
bro.
I keep
Charlie
saying
ain't
her.
bad. I feel like she's not. She don't really do anything wrong. Like
as far as I know,
just say
I don't follow it at all. But
I don't follow him. I don't follow any of those fucks.
Well, I don't follow him. I don't mean follow him. I mean,
I don't follow the
keep
drama.
Track of, yeah,
I don't follow.
I don't keep track of anything.
Yeah, I don't. Bro, that's also a big thing. They like people cover, and they care about these TikTokers' drama.
That's stupid,
bro. That is beyond sad. Jeez, get a life if you care about. I heard that all these celebs, everything they do is fake. Their relationships are fake. Everything is fake.
I bet a lot of it is.
So if you care, I'm just gonna use this one because that's the one I like. When I think of people who don't deserve famous, I'm thinking of Bryce Hall. Like I don't know why, he just contributes nothing. Like when that whole thing with him and Addison Rae was going on, people were like up their ass about it. I'm like, dude, why would you care? They're 20-year-olds breaking up. Like, gee, I can't comprehend why anybody would care about them.
Yeah,
They have no talent, nothing.
Yeah, I don't really know. And it's different when like some people who I'm starting to have, some influencers, I guess, that I'm starting to have a bit of respect for, is Logan Paul, I would say.
I would say, yeah.
And then Jake Paul is still very immature. So I would say no, but he's on the right track. And Logan, I think Logan's as far as like I said, I don't really follow that other than their boxing stuff. But they seem like pretty respectable. And like Logan was just in WrestleMania.
Man, you got
and
they up and see what they're doing.
Like he's doing good.
They're becoming celebs. They're actually becoming celebrities, and they seem like
because you can be a celebrity and still be an influencer. Like,
yeah.
I mean, there's a couple that come to mind. I'm just not even gonna bring up, but it's like they're full-fledged celebrities, and it's like, well, they're celebrity. They're still influencers.
They've grown.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Logan seems to be doing pretty good for himself. He's re-imaged himself. Jake Paul has still imaged himself as a fuck, I think. I think he's getting better.
I feel like that's their best goal. They should all of them should try to branch out and re-image themselves.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what the hell they're all doing in their spare time. Is Charlie D'Amelio becoming an actor?
Probably. That
makes sense.
They either become actors or singers or fade out of existence.
Yeah, you kind of have to. Yeah, but how they even got famous in the first place is what everyone.
Beyond me.
They should never. Like I don't know. Maybe now it's different. Maybe back then, like on YouTube, they blew up for like I
feel like those people who blew up on YouTube back in the day, they worked for that though.
Yeah.
There's not really anybody. I can't really think of anybody who is.
We're grinding.
Yeah, we're on
5 years.
We're talking smack about these people now, but we'll be these people in like a year.
Bro, okay. Let's put this. If we ever have any influence, I'm gonna be the biggest jackass there is.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna try to fight every celeb in Hollywood. I'm gonna start a boxing thing to go at them.
That's gonna be your thing.
Bring it on!
All right. Well, I'll be your corner man.
No, you're getting in the ring too. We're doing tag teams against everybody.
Tag team boxing.
We're going off against Logan and Jake Paul. Bring it on, buddy.
Acting like it's a WWE match, but it's boxing. I'm like, tag me. You like dive, slap my hand.
No, we get a chair and we just start beating them with it. They're actually just dying. We're just
because like if WWE, if that stuff was real, they'd be dead.
So
we're just doing that
ladder match when they grab
ladder.
Bro, that was lit.
Winner gets 1 million followers.
I don't need
1 million followers on a pole bench.
1 million random who you think they buy almost all their followers, all of them?
I bet they buy some. I bet that's how they get started.
I feel like we could buy 10K followers. It would cost, I don't know, $1,000, probably $100. Actually, this kind of sounds like a good idea.
What is that going to do? Is it just going to put us on people's recommended more?
Yeah.
We
can get spots on Dontavius' YouTube channel.
That'd be cool. I love Dante. What if we collabed with him?
That'd be funny.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be a great collab.
Hilarious.
You'd have him as Italian, then you'd have me and Keith talking him up.
Hyping him up as he's saying laughing at everything you said.
We need a face cam. Nah, not a face cam. We need to do something.
We need to upgrade a little bit.
We want to do the tier video, cartoon tier video. But I don't know how to do I'm not technical, man.
Yeah, because it would be nice to have visuals with that one.
I mean, yeah. I want to do so we would share our screen. You know.
Yeah, because you can do those tier ones, and
we don't need to show our face to the world
pictures.
yet. We don't need to. These people don't need to know what we look like.
Our faces aren't on the thumbnail.
Nah, I changed it, by the way.
Yeah, but like the earlier thumbnail, it's like younger versions of us.
So is our address, by the way.
What?
Yep.
Our address?
I put it in the video. I hid it.
Shut up.
Yep, back
You
mess.
did not. In the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Which one? Okay, don't tell them which one. What?
All of them. The number. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be something?
We hide like little Easter eggs of where we live.
Those aren't Easter eggs. Those are just straight trying to get ourselves.
Hints.
We give them a hints of where we live. Winner gets to get featured on our podcast.
There are 3 trees in my yard.
There's a dead body in the middle.
Okay.
I think I made that joke at the end of the last one too.
Yeah, and you probably shouldn't have.
Well, we already said other stuff. We already said sexual assault. I feel like we're fine.
Okay, that's different. We probably shouldn't have. We probably should like said essay or something.
Don't even have me try to edit this thing, man. I cannot. We need an editor.
I mean, we're also not making money anyways, so.
Yeah, if anyone wants to help us out how to edit these videos, that'd be great.
Did you just ask for help on a video?
Yes, I can't do this, bro. It pisses me off. I want to punch something every time to mess around with this shit. Listen, I don't get it. I get getting. You should know how to use computers. But I feel like I want to learn how to code or program like Frank on TikTok. He says that's the way to go. I want to learn how to do that. I'm a fucking numbskull.
Take a coding class at Sinclair.
Yeah, but I will.
For like virtually nothing.
I heard all you need. It's like a what would be? It's like a skilled tradesman. You just need certified in certain things. Like
Pretty sure like Sinclair has certifications for stuff.
I saw
like that.
Sinclair. If I wasn't doing my other thing, I would probably.
We also
do
don't
that.
live near Sinclair, so we have to drive hours and hours and hours to get there. By the way. So.
We live on 8-7.
I'm pretty sure I've said I've went there already. So.
Yeah, I go there too.
I don't know why we're being so secretive. We have 20 people that watch us. The chances of one of them stalking us is very low.
They're like, these kids seem like they're up to some no big business.
I don't know. 2 years from now, one of our millions of followers is gonna look back at our old video.
No, listen, man. I already decided we ever get big. All these are probably getting privatized. I want to.
With these ones.
These early ones, yeah. The quality's not up there. We're listening.
Probably.
We're recording on my fucking phone.
Yeah, I mean, with the exception of the last one, we've been getting a steady like 30+ views, man.
What happened to the last one? I feel like it was good.
I thought
You guys are haters. You guys don't want to actually learn.
I think it was because there was so much time between.
Oh, jeez.
And there's even more time between that one and this one. And this one's probably one of the best ones.
Listen, man, I don't know how to work TikTok either. I only know how to make. Bro, I was going to upload this funny as hell video. It was going to be like. So, like, you know who. Oh, my God. I didn't even mention her. You know the Anna Banana girl?
Yes.
Oh my god, she's grouped into all these people who shouldn't be famous. So she made a video. She was screaming, "I hate penis," and I was gonna edit it with like the sound, you know, it's like the Sigma sounds, and I was gonna have like the voice, like the face. I don't know what you call it, like the distortion. It was gonna be like L take bozo. And bro, I might still upload it. I have the video saved. It's funny.
Oh, okay, that sounds hilarious.
You dick.
All right, so
Could have gotten us millions of
that was our. I mean, do you have another hot take?
Nope.
That was our last hot take. Social media influencers are an L as a whole. Are there some good ones? Probably. Does anybody care about the good ones? No, and that's the problem.
Yeah, you guys probably shouldn't care about any. You guys probably shouldn't care about people. Those people in general.
They don't know.
They're NPCs.
They don't know what's going on. In
They're
the
made by
world.
the government in a lab.
For the most part, they're oblivious to the world around them.
God, I cannot believe I did not mention the Anna Banana girl. Oh my God, she might be the worst.
Is she?
Dude, she doesn't know anything. Her mind is made of Jello and spaghetti. Like,
This video's gonna get taken down for hate speech, or not hate speech, but bullying.
What if all these people try to copyright our video?
They found it. Hey man, if they watch it, then I think we're doing something right.
If they watch it, they can fight me. You guys can personally email me.
Bryce Hall.
You
calling out Bryce Hall?
I would fight anybody. I would fight any of them any day. Any influencers, don't care. Name the place.
Addison Rae, Staples Center.
I would fight her in a different way.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Next video, probably gonna end up being the cartoon tier list. No matter how we figure out how to do it, we'll figure something out. It'll be okay.
It'll be great.
I think our lists in general will be good. The presentation, we'll figure that out as we go.
We can really do the present.
I mean, if you guys are watching this video, it's been a long time between videos.
I'm stuck, Keith.
So
my wallet's stuck under the seat. Okay, you guys have a good day.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for watching. It's been a long time. We'll try to shorten the time up and
no, we won't.
yeah, have a good day, night, whenever you're listening to this.
Adios.